Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today is a Farming Simulator 19 update video, and what we're going to be doing is taking a look at some of the cards that have just been released for the game. So I'm on the Farming Simulator website right now, and if we scroll down we have so far only a few brands that are going to be in the upcoming game, and we're going to be taking a look at all of them now. So the first lot we're looking at is vehicles, and we're going to go on to Case IH, see what they have. So we're getting the Optum CVX and the Quad Track back, which is really good because I do love the Optum. Don't use the Quad Track a lot, but it's good to see it back again. And you can see we now have shop category in there, and these both come under large tractors. Now there are more Case IH vehicles coming soon, which is good. Hopefully they have the Puma and the Maxim in. But we'll find that out at a later date. So if we look at the details of them, it's only got power and speed. So for the Optum it's 288 to 313 horsepower and 50 kilometers an hour as the top speed. And for the Quad Track we've got 525 to 692 horsepower, which is very powerful, but top speed is only 40 kilometers an hour. So they're two that are coming back, and you can see when I was looking at Farming Simulator 17 cards, when you look at the different vehicles, they are completely different and they look so much better on 17. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them actually in the game. Now Fendt, I believe they're the same as 17. So the 700 Vario, and no, we have got a new one in, the 1100 MT, which is basically a Challenger but the Fendt version of it. So they're basically the same, but this is Fendt's version of that. So this is the medium. The 700 is a medium tractor, and obviously the 1100 is large. So to see the difference in horsepower, it's quite a lot. 165 to 240 compared to 429 to 646. And once again, top speeds roughly the same, roughly same as what the Case IH were for both of them. And we're going to do John Deere after we do the rest. We'll do that last. So Lizard, these obviously aren't real vehicles, but they are different to 17. So this one, the Lizard Roadrunner, this is same sort of style truck, but it's got loads of new details on it. You can see it's got loads of windows around the side, new lighting, new pipes. It's all new design on it, and I have to say it looks a lot better. And now we have a 1978 pickup, and I don't know why, but these lights and the grille, it just reminds me of a Volvo for some reason. It just does. But it's good to see Lizard back in there, even though they're not real companies. They're quite good, and obviously big difference in power and speed. Now you can see we've got the category cars and the category trucks. Now I expect these will only be small categories, so they're not the main categories, but they are in there. And we got Manitou back, and so far it's just the MLT 737, which I believe is bigger than the one in 17. I know it is a different vehicle altogether, but it is obviously it's different, but I think this is the bigger version of the one in 17, I believe, and it looks like we're actually going to get more than one this time, which is, it's nice to see, because Manitou, I do like Manitou. So horsepower 129, speed 40 kilometers an hour. And second to last of the vehicles at the moment is Valtra, and so far you've only got the N series in here. This was from 17. Small tractor, quite a good one though. And finally, for vehicles, possibly my favourite category is John Deere. Now I haven't actually looked at any of these yet, so this is all new to me. This is the first time I've looked at these. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have on there. I reckon it's only going to be the 8400 on there at the moment, but we'll soon see. Yep, it is definitely only the 8 series at the moment. But there are more coming soon, and I do believe that the 7R Premium is in the game, and I believe some of the smaller ones like the 5M are going to be in here as well. Hopefully they are, and hopefully we get some compact tractors this time. Be really good if we did have those. Let's have a look at this John Deere. So it's in large tractors category. Now it's got 280 to 435 horsepower and top speed of 50 kilometers an hour, so this is powerful, and I reckon this is going to be what my aim is for Farming Simulator 19, to get this vehicle. That's going to be my ultimate aim. But now we move on to harvesters. So only 4 categories at the moment. AGCO is just the AGCO Ideal. Now you can get this in either the Fendt or the Massey Ferguson version, because they worked on it together, but they both changed their version up a bit. So you can either get the Fendt one or the Massey one. They're basically the same, it's just got different logo on it. But this is a very big combine. I mean, look at this capacity of 17,100 litres. That is a lot. And the headers are very, well, they're not that, but actually what's the difference? Because you got the Dynaflex 9255 and then the Powerflow. I'm not actually sure on the difference because they look okay. So this one's, it's got like a different the spinny parts are slightly different to this one, but other than that they're basically the same thing. So it'll be interesting. I want to know what the difference is for them, because they look basically the same. I mean, they're the same working width, so it'll be interesting to see what they're actually like. Now Capello, these are just headers, and they've only got one at the moment. This is the Quasar HS16. I think I've pronounced that right. Hopefully I have. I don't think I have, but this is a foldable one, and this also has a working width of 12 meters. Now Case IH is coming soon. I don't know why they didn't just not put this in here. They could have just left it for the coming soon part, but oh well. And John Deere, we have the T560, which is very good. I do love John Deere harvesters, they are very nice. And we have normal header and corn headers. So the normal header is 7.6 meters and the corn one is only 6 meters. Now this combine is actually it's not I mean, it is big, but it's not the biggest. It's only 10,000 litres, so there's really not a lot. And I've got a message on Steam. I'm going to ignore that for now. So we're now on to equipment. So we're going to go on to Bednar at the moment for first. And this is a cultivator, the Terraland 6000 HM. It requires 500 horsepower, working width of 6 meters, and can take a capacity of 3,000 liters. So I assume this is a cultivator where you can fit either grain tank or fertilizer tank on the front of it. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's grain, but I might be wrong on that. But this is a cultivator purely, but you can obviously get that attachment. So next, Bredel. Now this is the fertilizer, so it's the K165. Now I believe this was actually in 15. Not sure on that, but I believe it was, or one like it was. Got a working width of 12 meters and a giant capacity of 16,000 liters. Now obviously that's not giant, but it's quite big. So I have no idea how to pronounce this, so I'm not going to, but this I believe was in 17. It's a Weeder, the Aerostar Rotation 1200, requires 95 horsepower and has a working width of 12 meters. And actually, did I say what? No, okay, so the Bredel doesn't actually have the required horsepower for it, which is interesting. So we'll find that out in game, I assume. Now we're on to an auger wagon now. Elmer's Manufacturing. This is the Hallmaster. Looks very big. Love the colour of it. Nice blue. Requires 400 horsepower and can take a capacity of between 46,000 and 70,000 litres. Now that is big. That is definitely big. Now Fliegel is actually the new bale trailer, which I'm fascinated about, because this side part that lifts up, I assume hydraulically, and then will come back down again, and it's basically, instead of having ropes or cables to hold down the bales, which is very good design. I've never seen anything like this before, so I'm really excited to use this. Now unfortunately this is all it'll tell me. I'd be interested to if they told us how many bales you can actually fit on here, but I haven't, so we're gonna have to deal with that for now. So John Deere, currently you've only got a front weight on here, or just a normal weight. It's the Pickup 1800. Now once again, it would be good if they could tell us how much it actually weighed and for what tractor it's for, so a large tractor, a small tractor, or a medium one. Next you've got Garant, and this is a slurry tank, and that is the ugliest thing I have ever seen. And if I'm honest, I don't think that's ideal for farm, considering the chassis of it is basically on the floor. But obviously it works in real life, otherwise it wouldn't have been made. So it can take a capacity of 55,000 litres and requires only 50 horsepower, so that's not going to require a lot at all. Now next we have Kuhn. Now these are finally in the game. Now in 17 the Kuhn equipment was brought out as a DLC, so it's nice to see that they're in the base game. And we've got both of these as crop protection. One of them is just an extension tank, which will attach to the front of your vehicle. The other one is the actual sprayer. Now the extension tank will only take 1500 litres, so it's not too much. Obviously if you need that little bit extra, then it's ideal. And the actual sprayer will, oh wow, okay, that'll only take 1300 litres, so this front extension is definitely worth getting. But this sprayer does have a working width of 21 meters, which is, and it's decent. It's not the biggest, but it is decent. Now Samson, these are I believe these are new to the game, so these haven't been in it before, and this is all slurry tanks. Now the SBH436 and the SD700, they both attach to this PG225. So the actual tank can take a capacity of 25,000 litres, and it requires 220 horsepower. And the others, the attachments for the tank, the first one requires 115 horsepower and has a working width of 7 meters, and the second one has a working width of 36 meters and requires no horsepower. Now on to Väderstad. I do like Väderstad, and they've actually got different ones in the game for once, which is really nice to see. Hopefully they still have the Rapid A in the game, because I always use that sprayer. It's just, not sprayer, seeder. It is so useful. But we got these different ones in the game. They're all planters, so this goes on the back of your tractor, and this is the tank that goes on the front. So this has a capacity of 696 litres, not a lot, working width of 6 meters, and requires 150 horsepower, and the extension tank, or the main tank, can take 2200 litres. Now the big planter that we have down here has a working width of 12 meters, requires 300 horsepower, and can take 6,560 litres, that's quite a decent amount. So Wilson Trailer, I believe they're also new to they're definitely new to the game, and this is a very American styled trailer. You definitely would not find this in the UK. And this can take 60,000 litres, so I believe that is actually less than what this can take. Yes, it is. This can take 70,000 litres, but the actual transport trailer can only take 60,000. That doesn't matter too much. I'm sure there'll be a bigger transport trailer added into the game somewhere. Agco, these are coming soon, so I don't know why they bothered adding this tag. They could have just left coming soon there instead. Fent are also coming soon. Lizard are also coming soon, so they could have just left these last 3 out. Oh well. Now the maps are coming soon, the animals are also coming soon, and the fruits are also coming soon. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching, guys. Join my Discord server. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time.